We're on example 2 on page 28. I want you to do this on the left side of the triad where the space is. How can you solve this system with substitution? So I'm going to highlight the first what y equals, the first expression that y equals. And then I'm going to find y in the other expression and highlight it as well. Okay. Now, I'm going to start writing the second equation over here. But when I get to the y, I'm going to put a big set of parentheses equals 3. Does everybody see that this used to say 2x minus y equals 3? Yes? But now that we're replacing y with the highlighted stuff, go ahead and do that. Put 3x squared plus 3x minus 5 in the parentheses. You'll note in the instructions this time, it doesn't just want to know how many solutions there are, it wants you to find the solutions, all right? So we're going to actually solve the system, all right? So this is kind of like solving a linear system with substitution, except one of them happens to be a parabola, all right? Trying to see when that yellow parabola is crossed by this green line. Trying to see where they cross. Here we go. Next step, if you're following along on the left side of page 58, you're going to distribute the minus sign through. Everything in the parentheses turns opposite. In green is the result of distributing the negative sign. The 3x squared turns negative. The 3x turns negative. The minus 5 turns into plus 5 because of the double minus. You following? Everybody at home, are you following? Yeah. Okay, so once we're here, I want you to sort of get everybody on the left side, get your like terms, together, and see if we can get a good solution here. 2x minus y, let's see. Get a good solution here. What I mean by that is, let's get this first like term on its own, because there isn't a like term. I said that by accident. What do you have here with 2x minus 3x, negative 1x? What happens when this positive 5 gets this 3 subtracted from it when you're going to get everything on one side? What does that become? Plus 2. This is supposed to equal 0 now. Your choices are you can either factor it or use the quadratic formula. The choice is yours. I'll press pause. You decide which one you're going to do. And we'll meet back here in 30 seconds. Okay, those of you watching at home, we are done with our pausing and we have all the work here. On the right side, we did the quadratic formula. And you can see when we did the discriminant, we got a nice number, 25. We thought it was nice because we could square root 25 and get 5. Here's the work for the quadratic formula. Negative 1/6 plus 5/6 is 4/6, giving me 2/3 as an answer. The other one is negative 1/6 minus 5/6, which is negative 6/6, or negative 1. So these are the two solutions I expect to see on Desmos for where that parabola crosses that line. We'll come back to that thought in a minute. The factoring people said that negative 3x plus 2 and x plus 1 works. I think you're a superb factorer if you could do that. From here, you set this side equal to 0 and this side equal to 0. I'm going to do the right side first. It's easier. Negative 1. The other side, you would take away 2, divide by negative 3. There's the same answers, 2/3 and negative 1. On Desmos, tell me what the two equations were. What was the first one? Faster. What? 3x squared. Okay. Is that right, everybody? Negative 3x squared minus x plus 2. That was the first equation. What was the other one? Are we worried that it's not in y equals form? You know on your calculator how you have to always put something in y equals form to graph it? Not on Desmos. What was it, sir? What? What was it? We were trying to see where it equaled. Help. 3? No, there's more. We were trying to see where it equaled. Where 2x minus y equals 3. We're trying to see where it crossed the line. 2x minus y equals 3. You can put it in standard form. It'll still graph it. Here we go. I see the solutions. What are they? What was one answer? That's not right. Come on. This is being recorded. It's online for all eternity. It's 3x squared plus 3x minus 5. 3x squared. You did the wrong one. That's okay. What was it? Plus 3x? Minus what? Is that right? Okay. So, and we're back. Where do they cross? What's this crossing point? Yeah, 0.6 repeating is 2/3. What was the other solution? -1. -1 and 2/3 are the two crossing points. Bye.